Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Suikoden 5 walkthrough. So we're starting out in the sewers, and I mentioned in the previous video that I was going to be spending a bit of time here, and I did spend a little bit. My playtime, if you notice there, says 9 hours. That's not accurate at all. As I always do, I end up leaving the game on in the background. And while I have put a bit of time in here, you can see my potch. I'm up to 55,000. But I've also got a lot of equipment that's that I purchased in town. Let me just see here. So like Frey's got the feather hat. Actually, I think everybody has a feather hat on now. Yeah, and I bought those inside town from the armor. There's only one armor vendor that's available right now, and those are rare finds. And then on top of that, I think I bought the ring mail. You can see on Shun and George. Also, I think those were like 9,000 potch a piece. So I have spent a decent amount of time down here. I also did level up my skills. At least the ones that I wanted to have equipped right now. So I've got Frey with attack and agility. Shun, actually, I need to upgrade his technique. Let's do that. So we need to use combat teacher with George. We'll go to Shun here and then upgrade that technique. There we are. And you can also see, so I've got 1,648 party SP right now. And then all of my main characters have a decent amount of SP as well. Leon's got 2,500. So that should give you at least some idea as far as how much time I've spent here. The first time now that I'm in here, I want to say that the first time that I played the game, I didn't understand that you don't necessarily want to or need to upgrade all of your different abilities or skills, I should say, combat skills. Because you only can equip 2, so it doesn't do you really any good to just upgrade them all willy-nilly, right? Like if you're never gonna use defense on Frey, there's no point to upgrading it. We're already kind of getting into the point where we're gonna have extra SP, and so I suppose it's not the worst thing ever to upgrade. Just to kind of have it, and then you can try it later, or whatever you decide that you don't like agility on him and you want to go vitality or something instead, then go right ahead. But again, it's not that beneficial to upgrade all of this stuff, at least for the time being. There also is some there's going to be some upgraded skills later on in the game that let's see, how does that work? So it's kind of like a combination of the two stats. And I'll be honest, I don't really like those. While it seems cool, right? Like, okay, it's this epic skill, and it kind of combines to the problem though is that it kind of so like if you're using attack and defense, let's just say that you're getting a 100 attack out of a rank C attack. I'm just using that for an example's sake. The problem is that upgraded skill, and let's just say it uses attack and defense, the upgraded skill is going to only give you half of that. So it just doesn't really do you that much good, I mean, and for me, a lot of times I like to go kind of either glass cannon, right? Like I go full on attack, or like attack technique or something like that, right? And not worry so much about like any of the like defense stats, especially like stamina. I really don't like stamina at all. I just don't think that this is useful, really, for anybody. Yeah, I don't know. There's only so many times where max HP is going to save you, whereas just dealing more damage is going to, help you annihilate all the enemies in, random encounters. So, again, I tend to focus on more of, like, glass cannon type builds. But anyways, yeah, so that's about it for skills at this point. Whoops. So let's see. So I've got attack and agility on Frey. I may change that later to like technique and agility. We'll just see. I'm gonna keep my eyes on how often he's missing and that sort of thing. Shun doesn't really matter because he's not gonna be staying with us for much longer. George, I've got agility. I actually swapped his. I had defense for a little while there, but I just don't think he really needs it. I think I would rather see consecutive attacks. So agility, I think, is better. Sileeds, I don't know. I tried this out here with her attack and long throw. I'll be honest, I wasn't that impressed with that. Her long throw just doesn't really trigger that often. And so I don't know that really matters. It's probably better to do, I mean, I don't know, maybe like agility with her, right? If you're just using her for, kind of auto attacks. To be fair, though, the attack also will help her out if you decide to go with the Sileeds Fray combine attack, right? It doesn't, you can't get consecutive attacks with unites or unite attacks. And so, having more attack on her probably actually does make more sense. But and then Leon's got technique and agility. So, again, I may swap Frey to that as well at some point, but we'll see how it goes. Also, Leon might be better having attack as well. And for the exact reason as Sileeds, right? She's got unique attacks. I'm sorry, she's got unite attacks with the hero. And so you're not worried about, or you shouldn't be worried about accuracy when it comes to unites. But that said, if you're just using, the auto attack command, you're not going to be doing unites. And so that's not going to do you that much good. So we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I actually am going to swap over to attack agility on those two. We'll leave attack on Sileeds, and then George, it's got agility, and like I said, Shun probably doesn't really matter. So, all right. Anyways, that's about enough of that talk about skills. So let's keep going. We'll actually kind of progress here, and I'll just show you. So here we're just going to use the auto attack there, and there, if you notice, Shun. I don't know if he's always attacked twice. I guess I didn't really notice before, but he did. Yeah, I guess he did right there. So. All right, anyways, a dead end? Hold on a second. Oh, that was like him exerting effort. Oh, this way. This place looks like it's the arena basement. Who's there? Oh, don't worry, those are my friends. They're gladiators. Hey guys, the prince and his friends are here. Oh. I knew it. I just knew the son of His Majesty Fred would hear us out. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So, didn't we come down here for something? Oh, that's right. The voices. Yes, we heard them again just a little while ago. We did. They're coming from over that way. Okay. I don't know if this matters. Yeah, I don't think this choice actually matters. Yeah. It doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna go with all right, leave it to us. Just, seems like a little bit more of a confident answer. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out what's up with those voices for a while now, but we can't make heads or tails of it. Sorry, we've dragged you into this, Your Highness. We don't really like the upper crust, but we respect the Queen and Lord Ferd, and everything we've done's been for them. Really? Okay, please, Your Highness. Oh, here's the injured guy. Urgh, what a mess. Indistinct voices. Did you hear that? Over here. Our fellow countrymen. Sounds like it's coming from the other side. Do you really think get away with... That's definitely an Armis accent. Here, looks like there's a hidden door here, just like the other one. You're the only count on... How many are there? 2, no, 3, I think. Kill Queen. Uh-oh. What did they say? Who's there? Damn. What? Okay, yeah, apparently, this choice doesn't matter either. But I think it actually makes more sense to go after the two that ran. Right, let's hunt him down. Zagai. Go, I won't run or hide. You can leave Zagai to us. Please go after the others, Prince. Let's go. Okay, let's go indeed. We'll just speed this back up. Also, you know, in the previous video there, I had mentioned that I may farm the sewers for drain pieces, but I'll be honest, I'm not going to bother doing that. I think that this actually is just not a very good time to do that. For one thing, I don't think that the drain rune really merits the amount of effort that it would take and farming that it would take to actually get that right now. You know, if it was a better rune that those made, then I'd maybe do that. But the drop rate is extremely low right now, and we've only got 5 characters, which means that we're not being super, you know, efficient when it comes to farming SP and stuff. But also, we don't have any characters that are going to increase our drop rates. Later on in the game, obviously, maybe yeah, it's probably obvious from what I just said there that. Later on, there is going to be some characters that increase our chances of getting items to drop after battle. That's typically been the case with, I mean, at least some of the Suikoden games. I'm a little rusty now on if all of them have that aspect to them. Certainly 4 did. But yeah, this game actually has a ton of characters that allow you to do that. I don't remember exactly when we start getting them, but yeah, I'm gonna not worry so much about farming, at least here anyway. And again, mostly because of the drain rune I just don't find to be that impressive. So, all right, here we're outside. Whoops, I accidentally just went back inside. Let's go back up. Hey, damn you guys, get off our backs. That's it. You asked for it. You lousy runts. Well, Leon was a little bit wrong. She said only 3 guys. This looks like 5. That's okay, though. I mean, she didn't do too bad. All right, so here, the suspicious men, or suspicious mans. I don't know if this is going to be a very difficult fight. Probably not, but I'm going to do the Royal Power combine attack with Psyweeds. Because there's so many enemies here. Shun, I'm not gonna bother using a rune. You know, actually, let's take a look at his. Yeah, 2 times damage to 1 foe. I just don't know that that's really worth it. The benefit that you get out of that is that you know, you'll do obviously double the damage, but I don't think then he can act on his next turn. We'll just see about that. I'm not sure. And then Leon. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I guess the benefit of the rune, you know, is that it doesn't miss. But yeah, I don't know what that status was, so we'll see here if that's. Oh, boom. Oh, look at that weapon defense. Jeez. Okay. All right, let's do. We'll do Royal Power again. Yeah, it looks like I can't do anything with Shun this turn. Yeah, so I don't know. It's questionable whether or not that rune is really worth using. I would kind of say that it's probably not. Later on, I think it may be the case that there's either a rune or an item that maybe will prevent that, but I don't remember now. But sometimes that's the case. I remember, gosh, was it Suikoden 2 where there was a character where, you know, you would, whenever you used their rune, then the next turn that they couldn't act. And there was another, I think it was a rune that you could equip on that person that made it so that you could just use it every turn because it prevented that sort of status effect. But again, I don't remember if that's the way it functions in this. I'll have to test that a little bit later. But Anyways, all right. Are these guys really from Armus? We'll have to check, but probably. There's no doubt about it now. They had daggers with them that were carved with the seal of the Armus Southern Mountain Corps. So, this sort of... this seems so, pretty unlikely that this would be the case. Like, if these guys were supposed to be acting, like, covertly, and maybe they weren't, maybe they didn't really care, but it seems to me then you wouldn't want to have things like this, like these daggers that identify you as being with Armus. So, whatever. Oh, how could this be happening? Zagai, why? Why were you with Armus spies? Are you mocking me? Answer me. Pant. Zagai might only be a representative, but if he had won the games, Her Majesty would have greeted him in person. They were probably making plans to assassinate the Queen and the Princess then. Why? Didn't I tell you that if you won the tournament, I'd give you luxury for the rest of your life? What more did you want? How could you even think about hurting the Queen and that sweet little princess? Urim, this has nothing to do with living a life of luxury. One of the others has just confessed. The guy here is from Armus. Oh, what did you say? Zagai, is that really true? I don't believe it. Zagai, to think I trusted you. Prince, I didn't know. Neither Dad nor I knew anything about it, I swear. You've got to believe me. Alright, here the bottom option gives us 1 point with Urim. Urim is an interesting character. There is a point in the game where you can actually get him on your side. Actually, I think it's like he might literally be the last person that you can possibly recruit, but you have to choose him over someone else, and I probably won't do that for this playthrough. Or maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, we might as well go with the point because the top option doesn't actually give us any points at all. So let's just go with I believe you. Huh, I agree with the prince. Right. If Lord Barrows was the one behind all of this, there'd be no reason for him to contact Armus spies here of all places. They could have easily made plans somewhere else, and then Urim could have simply just given the orders to Zagai. That's right, the Barrows family would not go to such lengths, now would they? Of course not. We would never, ever do anything like that. It was a weird hesitation. Well, I knew you would all understand. Right then, since I obviously had nothing to do with this outrageousness, I should very well be on my way. Oh, and this lunk, can pluck his eyeballs out or behead him for all I care. Behead Zagai? If he was plotting the assassination of the Queen, there'd be no question he'd get capital punishment. But we couldn't sully the holy sacred games with the blood of a criminal, so execution would take place afterward. Until then, we'll confine him to this room. It's late now. Everyone should go back to their rooms and get some rest. Alright, there Shun has left the party. Alright, let's see. I always looked up to Zagai. I respected him. He was strong, and it seemed like the only thing he ever wanted was an honest fight. How? How could this happen? Oh, and he stays silent, apparently. He played a large part in preventing Armus's plot, but so too did Shun. I think it's best we overlook the little matter of his escape. Oh, how nice. Zagai. Somehow it just doesn't feel right. Do you really think we did the right thing? Alright, so here we've got a choice. We did the right thing, I think, or I'm not sure. The top option apparently gives you a point with George, and the bottom option gives us a point with Leon. Yeah, I don't know that this really matters anymore. We've got so many points now with Leon that I think we're going to be completely fine. I may... Man, this is a tough one. I'm just trying to think if there's really any benefit to doing one thing or the other. Honestly, I don't really think that there is. But I think I'm going to go with I'm not sure, just to get the point with Leon. I prefer Leon to George, to be completely honest. And Leon is with us for a significant point or a portion of the game. So I think I'm gonna go with that. We couldn't just stand there and do nothing. Well, it'll be impossible for Yurim to find a representative as good as a guy at this point. He'll probably have to withdraw. And if he does, the one with the best chance of winning the tournament is Gazelle. True. Whoops.
That's exactly what I mean about scheming too much. When you get involved in intrigue, do it decisively. But warning you, it's best to not get too involved. Yes, I know. All you have to do is wait for it. Indeed. I'll be ready to reveal our grand cause at the same. In front of our queen. Our prince will now participate in the ceremonial match.
It's almost time, Prince. Just relax and take it easy. It's not a real match, just a part of the ceremony. Don't overdo it, please.
Okay, let's see here. I don't think that this fight matters. Or I'm sorry, I'm not sure that this point or choice, Jesus, matters. Yeah, I'm not seeing it it mattering. All right, so I guess let's see here. Try not to get hurt, or it's still a fight I want to win. I'll be honest, because I know how this plays out, I actually don't want to win this fight. So I'm just going to say I'll try not to get hurt. Good, I'd feel better if you didn't overdo it. Oh, and Prince, you do know how to compete in a Sacred Games duel, right? I already know. So I'm just going to go with don't worry, I know what to do. Okay, be careful then, and good luck. Leon left the party. Alright. I actually kind of want to see if I can... I don't know that I'm going to be able to save first, but ideally... especially if you're not playing on an emulator. Ideally, you'd want to save before you do this. Yeah, it's not looking like we're going to be able to. Prince, where are you going? The ceremonial match is about to start. Okay, well... Yeah, let's just see here. I'm sure she's gonna... Yep, she's gonna stop us. Alright. Sad. Okay. Well, let's go out this way. So we're going to be able to get a couple of points, actually a few points, if we lose this. So again, I'm going to attempt to lose here. Okay, so the first option here, you don't want to say go easy on me. You want to say don't hold back. You hear? That gives you 1 point to Shun. Okay, so, I'm gonna save state right there. I don't know, I'm just gonna hit attack. Of course, and that was the wrong option. I'm gonna guard for that. Okay, so that was him attacking. Gonna give it all I've got. I assume that's a special. Yeah, perfect. So, you know, this is just rock, paper, scissors. I'm going to go with attack for this one. Yeah, there he goes with another special. So that looks like that's another special. So we'll just go with the attack. Okay, well. So here is the... you know, whenever apparently you pick the same thing when it comes to attack anyway, you have like another little mini game where you just want to mash. I think mash the button, which I just didn't bother because again I'm just trying to lose. So let's do. Yeah, he's going with the special again, and that's that. Easy loss. And the winner is Shun. Prince, are you all right? Okay, so here's our first option, which so this dialogue just doesn't even come up if the prince wins. So again, that's why we want to lose that. So we want to go with the top option here, which is I'm just fine. That's going to give us 1 point with Leon. Oh, what a relief. That was a good match. My heart was racing. Frey. Oh, limbs coming down. Frey, are you okay? You didn't get hurt or anything, did you? Don't worry, princess. Thank goodness. You look okay to me. Don't scare me like that. But that other guy, Shun, was it? I thought he was supposed to be your friend. If he's your friend, shouldn't he have gone a little easier on you? So here is here's where we get a bunch of points. So we want to go with the top option here, which is he didn't because he's my friend, and that gives us 1 point with Leon, 1 with Lim, which is pretty important, and then 1 with Miyakis. So yeah, that 1 point with Lim is pretty important. You really throughout the game you really want to be trying to get as many points with Lim as you can, because that affects your ending. So again, we're gonna go with the top option here. I don't get it. What do you mean? People can easily tell when the competitors aren't doing their best. Yeah, here's Miyaki's coming in. Miyaki's? If the prince had won just because the opponent threw the match, he would have been a laughing stock. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. That's right, nothing. Oh, I get it. You were thinking, how unusual. She actually said something that makes sense, weren't you? What? No, of course not. That hurts. I'm a queen's knight, too, Have a little faith. She certainly never acts like one. What's that, princess? No, nothing. Nope, nothing at all. Anyway, it was very nice of Shun to be so considerate of my brother. Maybe I should have a word with him, tell him how grateful I am. But, princess, regular matches are about to start. Her Majesty is waiting for us. Oh, all right. Frey, Leon, come on, let's go. Dylan joined the party. Miyake's joined the party. Limbs Leia joined the party. Excellent. All right, I'm going to take a look again at Miyake's gear. I don't think it's any... Yeah, it's just the old junk that we had on her before. She does have a rune that I want to get at some point, but I don't think we're able to do that quite yet. So let's, I don't know, I'll just kind of zip around here. And I really do need to save, actually. Let's speed this up. Can I go out? I wonder if I can go outside. Nope, can't. Dang it. All right, so what we really need to do is we need to go upstairs to the royal box. I'm gonna head down into the prince's room here though and save because I'm out of time. So as always, I hope the guide was helpful and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.